Now that you have some basic editing skills, it's time to look at putting together a sequence. Films and videos are more than a linear assemblage of shots. Film stories are built from sequences, which consist of a series of scenes that can be distinguished by a change of location or time. Scenes, in turn, are made up of individual clips. A scene can be thought of as a series of clips, with a clip being created every time you edit. There is a logical structure to storytelling, which moves from the general to the specific. A film will establish the location in which the scene takes place with a wide shot. Tighter shots either establish relationships between people or objects, or they help the audience focus on the importance of something. In Star Wars IV: A New Hope, an establishing shot shows us Mos Eisley, where you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
We must be cautious.
Next, a medium shot shows Luke and Obi-Wan coming into town in Luke's land speeder. As they are stopped by stormtroopers, a wide shot establishes the relationships between all of the characters. In alternating close-ups, Obi-Wan uses the Force to cloud the minds of the stormtroopers.
You don't need to
Again, a medium-wide shot reminds us that the droids are with Obi-Wan and Luke. But fortunately, they're not the droids they're looking for, and the troopers wave them into town, with the scene ending as the land speeder arrives at the cantina. Films rarely consist of static shots, and since this is the movies, people and the camera move. Editing movement requires more precision in where the cut is placed. A scene may consist of multiple angles on a single subject, like John Travolta in his ending walk in Staying Alive. Notice his natural bobbing as he strides down Times Square. Every cut matches his footsteps, keeping the natural rhythm of his walk. Even when the edits skip from location to location, the clips are cut so they match which foot his weight is on. The principle of cutting on action is simple. Cut on action. If you slow down any movie fight scene, you'll see how the kicks and punches are edited to match across different camera angles. But most contemporary fight scenes move too fast to see. In 1991's Terminator 2, the T-1000 arrives needing clothes and transportation.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
The fight, fairly slow by modern standards, is a good example of how the action at the end of one shot matches the action at the beginning of the next. It's easier to see this in slow motion. Watch how the action continues across the edit point. Aside from matching movements across different camera angles, cutting on action can allow the editor to either extend or compress time, as we saw in the scene from Staying Alive. Now that you understand the premise of cutting on action, let's cut our own sequence.